Sup, Nerdmigos? I'm the Jive talking nerd, John Norgrove, and this is Nerd Jive. We got a quick episode today, so let's get through it. First up, and most importantly, Thor Ragnarok had a teaser trailer release, and it is fucking awesome. Holy shit. Before I left, Chris was like, you gotta watch it when you get to work, and I immediately watched it. It's just the best. Oh my god. Oh, it's gonna be so good. Oh man, absolutely loved it. It's about 2 minutes long. It came out this morning. I'll have it linked below. I imagine you've seen it. And if you haven't, you're a terrible, terrible person. As well as if you follow me on social media, I shared it on Facebook first thing this morning. So follow on social media, and then you get all those blasts out when I share like little things like that. I loved Thor's new look when he's in the arena. I love the Planet Hulk thing that they did with the Hulk. Oh man, Hela was terrifying looking. I absolutely loved Hela. Let's see what else I have right here. Oh yeah, so I really loved the little bit that we got of Loki. We haven't seen Odin, but I hope that we get some really good like Odin costumes. I don't know, man. I like all the redesigned costumes. Jeff Goldblum looks fucking crazy. I absolutely love Jeff Goldblum's look in this. And I mean, it looks good, it looks fun, and it looks humorous, which is great. I feel like that's kind of what was lacking from the second Thor movie. Like, there was a little bit of humor, but there wasn't a lot. And I feel like, I think that they're gonna try that Guardians of the Galaxy humor, we're gonna make the easy jokes. I mean, the joke at the end, like, you know, what is it, like, we're best mates at work, or we work together, or whatever the shit. Oh, man.
My work friend.
Oh, my work friend, yeah. Oh, man, it was so funny. I've seen the trailer a couple of times when it was first thing in the morning, and then I was like, I probably should work, because that's what they pay me for. So, next up is more Ghost in the Shell stuff, but I'm not gonna make it a ranty crazy about it. So I absolutely love the movie. I thought it was great. You've all heard me say that a bajillion goddamn times. I'm a huge fan of the original movies and of the anime. I think both are great. Standalone Complex, in my opinion, is better than Rise, but whatever. There's rumors that they might be making an new anime, like maybe a Standalone Complex remake, or like an additional season for Standalone Complex or something. So that'd be super awesome. But I haven't got like nailed down info. I just like heard that on the internet. So take that with a grain of salt. But I found this article on Engadget that like does this sort of deep dive analysis. And even though the article's premise is that the remake isn't a great movie, which I disagree with like wholeheartedly, they bring up a lot of good points about how the movie doesn't really have nearly as much soul as a cyberpunk movie rightfully should. It's really good if you're not a big sci-fi person, or you don't read a lot of cyberpunk or watch a lot of cyberpunk kind of stuff. It had a lot of really good information. I thought it was like crazy informative. It was really well written, and I had no problem reading it, even though I loved the movie. So I didn't really have that, like, you know, it wasn't pushing its agenda too hard. But it was super, super interesting, so that's linked below. It talks about, like, what it is to be cyberpunk, and it talks about where the movie differs, the new movie, differs from the original, and where it's similar, and, like, how its similarities are different. But, yeah, it's a good read, it's well written. Check it out, it's linked below. Next up was Full Metal Alchemist is getting a live action adaptation, and it looks really fucking good, man. They have like 2 really short teaser trailers. They're linked below. They're in Japanese, but you know, whatever, you get the point. I loved Full Metal Alchemist. Brotherhood is orders of magnitude better. I'm pretty certain it's on Netflix, or at least it used to be. So if you've not seen it, check it out on Netflix. Yeah, absolutely amazing anime. I'm really glad to see it getting a live action adaptation. And they're doing a really good job with it. Like, the graphics in the trailers look amazing. So that came out. That looks really good. I'll have those. Those are linked below, including a Blaster article. And then the last thing I wanted to talk about, I mean, this is going to be a real quick one today. The last thing I want to talk about was a little bit of cop news. Ford is trying to get hybrid squad cars approved. So for a car to be approved for use with police, it has to get like a pursuit rating. And that means that it has to be able to put up with a lot of abuse and drive at certain speeds and accelerate at certain rates. And there's a lot of testing that goes into it. So what Ford is doing is Ford is taking the Fusion hybrid and sort of modifying it a little bit to improve fuel economy and to make it hybrid. So this car would, at under 60 miles an hour, run solely off of its electric motors. So purely electric, under 60 miles an hour. Now, above 60 miles an hour, when you're on the freeway, you would press the pedal to the floor, hold it for 5 seconds, and that would initiate pursuit mode, which would then activate its gasoline engine, which adds like 141 horsepower to it. So then it would be gasoline and electric working in tandem to accelerate the car. They're hoping that this way of addressing the higher speed, higher acceleration necessities for squad cars could push hybrids into squad car placement, which would be great. I mean, current squad cars get like 18 miles to the gallon average, which is kind of shit. But this car would be rated at 38 miles per gallon, which is awesome. So it's going to save each police department a fairly good amount of money. As well as, this was brought up when I was talking to some of the guys at work about it, squad cars spend a lot of time idling because they have a lot of shit that uses the computer and the communications equipment and the lights and all this crap that runs on electricity, right? So if you have a squad car sitting there idling, you're burning fuel without it fucking doing anything, which is in all reality dropping the efficiency of the 18 miles per gallon number. Like if you think about how often squad cars are idling like that, but without moving. But with this thing, because it's primarily electric, it has the battery power to just support this kind of stuff. If the battery's dropped low and it needed to charge itself off of the off the gasoline motor or something like that, right? The gasoline motor would be tuned to a very specific frequency to essentially as efficiently as humanly possible generate electricity. It's approaching this system in a really intelligent and logical way. And frankly, there's a lot of squad cars out there. Every little bit counts. That many squad cars converted to hybrid, even if only half the squad cars were converted to hybrids, would save us a lot of money, a lot of greenhouse gases, still a lot of everything. It's like a shockingly genius idea, and they're kind of the first ones to put it out there. There is a company that's trying to make an all-electric squad car, but I read an article about it forever ago, and I've never heard anything since then, so they probably never got pursuit pursuit rating. I guess it's hard for electric cars to get that. But yeah, that's all the news I had today. It was just a little bit of news. It's mostly that, oh man, that goddamn Thor Ragnarok trailer. When I watched it the second time, I was like, oh, like I can take notes. I don't do a trailer breakdown. And then I was like, no, we don't want 20-minute episodes. We're not going to do that. And also, wrestling is on tonight, and I'm currently watching it, and I'm having a lot of difficulty remembering what I'm talking about. So I'm doing like 3 things. It's not great. Anyway, so like, comment, subscribe. If you like this video or any of the previous videos, share that shit, man. Put it out there on your social media so that we can get more people following and subscribing and liking and all that kind of crap. So we can start making more content. Let me know what you guys are interested in. You want that trailer breakdown? I can do it. We've got some unboxings coming up. We've got a bunch of fun stuff. We've got some more Dom content coming up. This summer's gonna have a lot of adventure-y outdoor kind of content. It's just like I got off of work and it's dark right now, sort of, and I have a bunch of weird projects going on, so I kind of don't have time for that sort of content, but we're going to move towards that. But either way, like, comment, subscribe. I've been John Norgrove. This has been Nerd Jive. Stay nerdy, guys.